In the heart of the lab, Kevin takes his recycling duties seriously.
Banana.
But Stuart is more interested in his snack than the plastic-only rule.
Giggles.
Curiosity leads to a messy chain reaction as Bob adds his own ingredients to the mix, turning a high-tech machine into a ticking goo bomb. The lab becomes a colorful disaster zone as the machine spews sticky sludge, leaving the trio stuck in a very big, very gooey problem. Kevin blows the whistle for a cleanup crew. Turning a moment of laziness into a lesson about facing the mess you made.
Shut up.
It's all hands on deck. Stuart finds a new use for his guitar, while Bob learns exactly where each piece of plastic belongs. Hard work pays off. After hours of scrubbing and sorting, the lab shines bright. And the trio discovers the satisfaction of a job well done. A nervous apology turns into a proud moment as Gru sees the clean lab and helps the minions put the machine to its proper use. From a messy mistake to a golden reward, the boys earn their banana medals, proving that being responsible can be pretty sweet.
Do you see how clean this is?
In the heart of the secret lab, young Gru and Kevin were on the verge of greatness, meticulously preparing the ultimate power source for their next master plan. Meanwhile, little Bob wandered into the world of high-tech marvels, finding pure magic in the simple bubbles and making a new, albeit confused, robotic friend. But where there is science, there is Stuart, whose quest for a midday snack led him dangerously close to the one button he was strictly forbidden to touch.
Whoops.
Panic erupted as the alarms blared, leaving Kevin to handle the chaos while a weary Gru returned to find his laboratory and his patience at a breaking point.
Not again.
It only took one curious nudge from Bob to send the facility into overdrive. Suddenly, the air crackled with power as the machinery roared to life in a blinding display of light. While Gru fought a losing battle against the sparking consoles, Stuart found his own way to enjoy the meltdown, spitting through the smoke in total dizzy bliss. As the smoke cleared, the terrifying invention had transformed into something far more fabulous. Gru's dark masterpiece was now the world's largest, grooviest disco ball. With a little comfort from Bob and a change of heart, the mission shifted from world domination to a victory dance. It wasn't the plan, but it was definitely a party. Deep in the frozen wasteland, Kevin scanned for clues. But it was Bob who stumbled right onto the glowing ancient map. They navigated a treacherous cliff. Kevin led with courage, Bob with oblivion, and Stuart followed with extreme reluctance. The ice gave way to a vibrant jungle, where Kevin marveled at the scale. While Bob was captivated by the shiny wildlife. Wading through clingy vines, they finally unveiled their destination. A magnificent temple hidden behind a roaring waterfall. Inside the shadowy chamber, Kevin analyzed the mysterious floor tiles while Stuart's nerves began to fray. Naturally, Bob triggered a trap.
Uh-oh.
The walls roared to life, but Kevin's quick reflexes led a frantic dash to safety. Having survived, they beheld the ultimate prize, the legendary golden banana. Bob reached out to claim their destiny. But instead of doom, the temple revealed a surprise party. Quest complete. It was time for the victory dance. Banana! The great outdoors. Kevin leads with a pizza map. But the wilderness strikes back when his hammer finds his thumb instead of a tent stake. Chaos reigns as Stuart turns a tent pole into a guitar. While little Bob swaps important pegs for friendly forest flowers. With the tent a disaster, Kevin seeks a spark of hope, only for Stuart to ignite a flamethrower that turns night into day.
Boy.
Yeah! Dinner is a charcoal disaster, but Bob finds a yellow treat. It's not a banana or a sausage, it's a high-powered rescue flare. As Stuart roasts the flare like a bratwurst, a massive explosion sends the trio flying. That's one way to signal for help.
Oh no! Banana!
A grisly guest crashes the party. Kevin and Stuart freeze in terror. But Bob just sees a giant version of his teddy bear, Tim. While the bear snacks on burnt marshmallows, Kevin leads a tactical retreat to the highest branch for a narrow escape. Peace finally finds the exhausted explorers at dawn. Until gravity reminds Kevin that minions weren't meant to live in trees. Deep within the underground lair, the aftermath of a massive party has left the laboratory in total ruin.
What a mess!
Dr. Nefario has a brilliant plan, unveiling his latest masterpiece designed to turn this chaotic trash into absolute treasure. While little Bob finds innocence in the debris, the doctor lays down the mission parameters. It is time to
pay
get serious
attention,
about
Kevin.
sorting,
This
though it
is
seems
very
only Kevin
important.
is actually listening to the instructions.
Banana!
Kevin immediately springs into action, sorting paper with military precision and efficiency. Meanwhile, Stuart discovers his inner rock star, deciding that a plastic bottle is better suited for a guitar solo than the recycling bin.
Baboy,
Bob manages to make a new best friend out of a tin can, but playtime is officially over. Kevin steps in with his whistle, determined to organize his team and get the job done, whether they like it or not. Dr. Nefario shouts the final command to activate the green cycle for the environment. Unfortunately, a distracted Stuart mishears the order as scream and decides to give the machine a very loud piece of his mind. Chaos erupts as the machine overloads, sending Kevin into a panic as the lab shakes violently.
This is so fun!
However, for little Bob, the flashing warning lights and billowing smoke look just like a spectacular fireworks show. With a desperate strike of his mallet, the doctor forces the contraption back into alignment. Suddenly, the alarm stops, and the machine miraculously transforms the garbage into brand new toys and tools. Order is finally restored as the minions enjoy their upcycled rewards. It turns out
Now
that
this
with a
is
little
what I
science,
call
a lot of chaos,
organized
even
recycling.
the messiest piles of trash can be turned into something wonderful.